I'm literally about to go live. Bye. Come on, y'all. Okay. Come on, y'all. What's going on? All right. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Let me check the audio. The mic. What's going on? Can you hear me? How we doing? How we doing? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. I'm gonna look at the comments. Hey, sister. I'm gonna start the countdown. Oh shit, am I live? Let me make sure I'm live on TikTok. I feel like I look kind of dry. Ooh, what is going on? I don't know. I just feel like I need some lip gloss or something. Hold on. Let me start this countdown. Hold on, y'all. Again. Hold on. Okay. I had to get myself together. How we feeling, y'all? I'm at the countdown. Oh, Lord Jesus. Y'all, I'm all over the place. Hold on. Hold up. You know, sometimes you're just not ready yet. Why do I look so washed out? I don't know if this is lighting. Oh, child. Hold on. Maybe we need to say a prayer. Let's say a prayer. Dear God, dear ancestors, I just pray that you watch over this life, Lord, as we come together, me and my sisters, me and my brothers and sisters and in between, and have us a good time. Lord, thank you, Jesus, for this day. And yeah, let's just have us a good time, y'all. How we doing? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. I hope I'm not starting off the vibes. You know, sometimes we just hold on. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Thank you for clicking this video. I am your host, Miss Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi! Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. How are we feeling? We feeling good? Y'all feeling messy? Happy messy Monday, y'all. What y'all drinking on? Y'all got your drinks? Do we have the dwanks? You know I got my drink. I'm sipping on a little strawberry cocktail. Just a little like strawberry lemon drop, like berry lemon drop. Amen, y'all. I hope I'm not bringing down the vibes. I do apologize. I didn't go live last week because I just wasn't feeling like it. I'm gonna be honest. I just wasn't. You know, I just didn't want to come up on here with my bullshit. But make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. I'm live on TikTok, live on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. Share the live, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And so you done had about 3 martinis. Child, let me catch up with you. That's why I fuck with you. Where is my other? Okay, hold on. Is my drink here? Yeah, okay. This is my backup. Okay, in the red cup. Period. Is it just me, or do I look like the lighting is trash? Is my lighting okay? Let me turn away. Y'all let me know. Oh, that is so good. Okay, we have a lot to discuss. We have a whole lot and not much. We got to talk about this situation with this track star, with this incident with the girl that's hit the girl over the head with the baton. We got to talk about the situation with Shannon Sharpe child. They canceling your favorite uncle. They canceling Shannon Sharpe. Who else? Then we got to talk about we can talk about Teyanna Taylor if we want to. We don't have to if you don't want to. Dr. Umar got a daughter. That's some OT that we didn't clock last week. What else? DDG, and then we have to talk about Housewives of Atlanta, because quiet as kept. I want to get that out the way now, but you know I always like to say the reality TV for the end. Let's just start off with this tracksuit. What's going on with this girl that done hit the girl over the head? I'm gonna play the clip. I mean, I think is she going to jail? Because it looks like she's becoming like Instagram famous. I'm sure y'all heard about her. Let me see if I can find the clip.
I tried to pass it the first time, so I let her go ahead. So I knew, like, when I got fully on the curb, that I was just gonna have to push through and pass her.
Then out of turn 4, a strike with the metal baton to Tucker's head sends her reeling. Officials immediately disqualified the team from Icy Norcom, but the damage was done.
I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Like, everyone's texting me, checking up on me, and I appreciate that. But, like, I'm still trying to take it all in. I can't believe it happened.
Tucker's now dealing with the effects of a concussion and a possible skull fracture. Now, all the Tuckers want is an apology and an explanation.
Why did you do it, and why?
So, you're physically hurt, but you're not thinking of my mental, right? They're going off of one angle. A couple times hitting her, my baton got stuck behind her back like this.
I'm live. For the people that's watching me on TikTok, I am live on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. This lighting is really pissing me off. Okay, I'm gonna do it from right here. Okay. Hold on. Maybe I can try my best. Maybe if I do like this. Okay, y'all, my bad. But what is her? Y'all worried about my mental? Can everybody hear me? Listen. Let me just say this. This is some damn foolishness, honestly. And like, I don't know why, and like, not to make an excuse for it, but I would expect this from, I don't know. It's just crazy how y'all just don't teach y'all kids to take any accountability for their goddamn actions. Girl, you know goddamn well that now y'all seen the clip, right? Okay. Now, this may be a surprise to y'all, but I did do a little bit of track and field back in my day. I was horrible at it. I was like, honestly, I did it all: track, basketball, soccer, all the sports. I was one of those kids. I like to do it all. But I eventually landed on theater arts and stuff, and I became a theater kid. That was my thing. But I will say that when I was doing the relay, so I say all this to say I know a little bit about a relay race. Okay, I done ran my fair share of relay races. Make sure y'all click the video on my live. Click the big link in my bio. Now we know that I could see, don't get me wrong, I could see things happen, right? Like I could see you know, kicking the girl, like accidentally tripping over her, running over the back of her, skinning her, you know, running over the back of her heel or her calf. I could see like your forearm. I could see you know, I don't know. Things happen, but you taking your hand and striking her, like there's really no plausible explanation for it. And y'all are on the same fucking team. Now, how were they doing? And then it's like, I mean, if they're doing a relay race, though, it don't make sense for her to be passing. Like, I mean, you're supposed to pass the girl with the baton. I'm confused. I mean, I guess do y'all feel like she needs to go to jail? I feel like at first I didn't think she needed to go to jail, but now I feel like she needs some sort of institution, some sort of like mental evaluation or something. Right. Beat the fuck out the girl. Beat the fuck. And somebody said it. Batons are light as fuck. And the fact that you gave her a concussion and you a potential skull fracture, so that means that you knocked her in her shit. Like, no, that's some, like, no. Actually, no, now I'm thinking about it, no, she might need to go. Jail may be a little too much, but she does not, she definitely needs to face some consequences. And the fact that y'all are giving her a fucking press release, cocked back and clocked her in her shit. Make sure y'all click the video in my live. Click the link in my bio. Y'all join the live. Y'all join the live on my TikTok and YouTube. So it was definitely premeditated. And make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for whoever is giving me the likes right now on this TikTok. I really do appreciate you. Okay, listen. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I just want to talk. I just want to just, like, you know, let my titties hang. I wish I would have. I wish I could take my bra off for real. I think I might. Next time I come on here, it's like a, you know, let your yitties hang kind of night. That's how I'm feeling. Drink every time you hear me say yitty. Sorry, no, I'm just kidding. I'm feeling really silly tonight. No, I just want to talk, y'all. I just want to just shoot the shit, and, like, I literally just want to just look at, like, clips of bullshit and just, like, discuss. So the next thing I want to talk about is this shady. Who is this bitch? She's like is she a trainer? And she, like, pretty much comes up and, like, dehumanizes people on her live and calls them all kinds of fat bitches. I'm gonna play her clip and we gonna
10 pounds. What should I do? You should eat less. 5 meals a day is gluttonous? No, you are. You're the one walking around with a double chin and only eating 1 meal a day. Wrapping your stomach in saran wrap and Vicks Vapor Rub at night does absolutely nothing. You did it last night and you woke up and your stomach is still big. You weigh 77 kilograms. Can I lose 37.5 by the summer if you cut off both legs? You know what? I'm sorry. I want you to still be able to hop around. So cut off 1 leg and 1 arm. You need to lose 20 pounds. You need to eat less then. You eat 1 meal a day and your back is as big as a linebacker. I think that's gluttony. Oh, okay. I feel bad because I'm eating my big back meal right now. Yes, that's why your back is big. Why do you feel bad? Your bed should feel bad how much weight you putting on it. The average American eats almost 4,000 calories a day. You eat 4,000 calories a day. That's why you don't have no profile photo.
I had to turn it off. Because it gets to the point where it's like, it gets to the point where it's like, what are we doing? Like, honestly, like, I don't even want to perpetuate, and I want to apologize to anybody that's watching this that's offended. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I want to be clear. I do not, you know, those are not the thoughts. Those thoughts do not align with the Medusa show off or with the Medusa show. But girl, what the fuck? Like, it's like, girl, like, what the young girls be saying? How was you cool? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, no, for real. Like, it's just weird. And it's like, first of all, they saying that she's over here appropriating anorexia. That's weird. That's concerning. And then it's like, you over here saying, like, stop eating, eat less. I don't think that's how that works. Is that how that works? I don't think that's how that works. Like, aren't you supposed to eat, like, health? You're supposed to just adapt healthy eating habits. There are good fats and there are bad fats. You know, peanut butter, from what I understand, that's a good fat. It's fatty, but it's good for you. It's a good fat. But then you got your trans fats and stuff, and then that's where you know, fried food. But you can do a cute pan-sear. Ain't nothing wrong with a pan-sear, especially if you use some coconut oil or some avocado oil. And that's another thing. Avocados is really fatty. That's another good fat. Like, I just, and you know what my thing is? Like, some people, first of all, like, some people like it when you talk to them like that. Like, some people enjoy that type of content, and I get it. Because I do, to a certain extent, make content like that where I be talking to people like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you, ho? Like, I'll be talking, you know what I'm saying? I do be talking to my audience like that. Like, bitch, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's just too much. Like, I don't be talking to them like that, talking to them like they ain't shit. I hope I don't ever make anybody, actually, I probably do. I'm not even going to lie. I do be talking to people. I do be talking to, I'm not talking to y'all like y'all ain't shit. I'm not talking to my supporters, but, you know, I do be talking though. Let me look at the comments. Smack the hell out of that girl. Went on TV and cried. I'm sorry. Hey, cousin. Shout out to my cousin. Hey, Scott. Hey, cousin. Listen. Can we talk about it? Because I'm just sorry. I'm mad that the parents is sitting there enabling this shit. And we're gonna talk about it because speaking of bad parenting, that's gonna be up to the next Tony fine slow ass. She do look like Tony Childs, and does she? And like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Is she a trans woman? Like, I'm not like I don't like her voice is real. Somebody let me know. Like, and it doesn't matter, but it kind of, I mean, I don't know. Just out of curiosity. What is the drink that it looks okay? So my drink of choice, I'm glad you asked, musical chairs. I use berry absolute vodka, a blueberry puree, strawberry puree, and a little bit of simply blueberry lemonade and some some orange liqueur. And that's how I make, and I mix it on up. And that's how I make my strawberry, my berry lemonade lemon drop. But is she, so she's not a trans woman? Okay. I don't know. Can we talk about this real quick? Did y'all see this? I'm kind of jumping all over the place. But did y'all see? Well, okay, because this was supposed to be a bigger story. Real quick, did y'all hear that Dawn Robinson is in her car and she's on a homeless tour? Now I'm gonna be honest. If y'all don't know, God, I'm sorry, y'all. Who is Dawn? Which group is Dawn Robinson in? Is she in Vogue? I think she's in Vogue. And see, that's why, like, this is a little bit before my time, just a little bit, just a taste. Like, you know, the girl groups. I mean, aside from TLC, like the girl groups, like I don't really know them like that. Like, I'm like, okay, like, but I'm a play, especially them not like the En Vogues, who girl. What I need from you is understand. Who is Candy's the Escapes, the SWVs. Like, I'm not gonna I really do feel like that is auntie music for real. Like that, like that is prime. And I love it. We love auntie music, but like that's prime. En Vogue, SWV, and who Total. Like that's prime time auntie music. But I'm gonna play the clip real quick.
Almost 3 years, I have been living in my car. I said it. Oh my God, it's out. I've been living in my car. Oh my gosh. If you remember, if you guys were with me, in 2020, I did like 105,000 interviews. And in the interim, I was living with my parents in Vegas. And that was wonderful until it wasn't. I love my mom, but she became very angry. And a lot of her anger she was taking out on me, and I was her target all the time. And I was like, I can't deal with this. Like, I respect her too much. I didn't understand it. I still don't. And it hurt me. So I was just trying to figure it out, but I couldn't. You can't read someone else's mind. You can't figure them out. They got to figure themselves out. So I was like, let me.
Okay, so Mama's living in her car, and that's really sad. It's just crazy. Like, let me see the comments. What? I'm sorry, I don't. Who En Vogue? What does En Vogue sing? Now, don't. It's okay. It's okay, Terry. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Wait, which one is in? Like, I'm sorry. I be getting them mixed up. Like, I'm trying to remember. Like, who is my favorite auntie group? TLC for me. Like that is my like. And you know what it is? Maybe like when Left Eye died. Okay, can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Because when Left Eye died, when like that was like my first. I was like 6 years old. She died in like 2000. What 99? I'm 30 years old. So whatever the math is, when I tell you that was like the first that everybody talks about Aaliyah. For me, it was Left Eye. Left Eye was like my and that was like my girl group. I mean, her and then Destiny's Child. That aside from, I think that my primetime girl group for me would be Destiny's Child. But and then prior to that, it was TLC, and then Left Eye died and passed away, and it just but yeah, 3 years is crazy. Poor thing. I don't know what's going on. Like, it's like, but they say, I don't know. I don't know. We just gonna pray for her. I hope that she finds some sort of assistance, because that's just 3 years is come on. I'm sure she's probably, I don't know. Poor. We're gonna pray for Dawn Robinson. Okay, next. Thank you. Next. One more thing, real quick. J-Hud, Jennifer Hudson show. Y'all give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already. Jennifer Hudson, you need your fucking ass whooped, and the producers of the show, y'all need your ass whooped for this. Look, let me roll the clip.
Burn, working girl. Do your thing. Down the hall, gonna burn. We love you, girl. And J-Hud, now walk to stage, got Laverne. And J-Hud, do your thing. Down the hall, gonna burn. We love you, girl. Do your thing.
I beg your pardon. Insert Dr. Umar side eye. And Dr. Umar, I'm gonna get your ass together in a second, because don't think I forgot, bitch. Don't think I forgot. Can y'all hear me? First of all, God. Where is Wendy Williams when you need her? Jesus, like, is it just me? And somebody said it. It's like it's like the introduction. How the fuck is your introduction? This is how tired and boring Jennifer Hudson's show is. That the fucking introduction, them walking out on the back end, the shit that we don't even see on the show, that's more viral and that's more trending than the content that y'all are putting out on the show, than the interviews. These walkthroughs, they go viral, and then the clips of them actually talking down and sitting down with Jennifer does dingleberry dust. Like, I've said it before, and I'm gonna stand on it. I don't like it when these celebrities have these podcasts and these shows. Speaking of which, with her messy ass. Oh my goodness. I gotta find the clip, child. I gotta find the clip. Y'all, give me 1 second. Y'all saw that video of Keke Palmer messy ass. Did y'all see that clip, that video of Keke Palmer being messy? Let me see if I can find it. I just might be able to find it. Hold on. But anyways, child, I might not be able to find it. But y'all know I can't multitask. But anyways, it's okay. Y'all saw that video of oh shit. I done clicked off of TikTok. Hold on, y'all know I'm not auntie. Okay, I'm back. I just back. Ooh, okay. Click the link in my bio, y'all. Click the link in my bio. But yeah, y'all dead ass wrong. Y'all. Laverne Cox is a trans woman. For y'all to be singing the theme song to Drag Race. Like, you're being shady. Like, she's not a drag. Laverne Cox is not a drag queen. Stop it. Laverne Cox is not a female impersonator. What y'all did is shady, and it's dancing on transphobia. Clean it up, J-Hud. Clean it up, because your show is not even that interesting, and for y'all to be having these type of mistakes. Lord, I miss Wendy. Girl, I don't think y'all understand. Like, it's just daytime TV has not been the same. It's been like like an emptiness, like an empty vessel. Girl, they say J-Hud. How the fuck did she get? Child, they say J-Hud asked the dumbest questions. How did she get a show? Who the fuck? Literally was like, okay, I wonder what Jennifer Hudson. If anything, honestly, y'all might as well have gave Keke Palmer that slot. I would prefer Keke Palmer to have her own television talk show than to have her podcast. Now, I don't have the clip But there's this video surfacing of Keke Palmer being messy, and she's interviewing I don't know her name, but the person she's interviewing a boxer, and this boxer is dating Papoose. Ooh, Papoose. I'm sorry. Shout out to Kaya. And long story short, she's being messy, and Keke Palmer was like, so you gonna knock out? Are you gonna knock out Remy Ma? And it's just like Keke, like I wish I had the clip. I'm not doing it justice, but it's like I just think it's weird that you being like you trying to start shit betwixt other celebrities. Bitch, if anybody needs to get knocked the fuck out, who gonna knock your baby daddy out? Matter of fact, who gonna knock your baby daddy's brother out? Cause child, they is girl. Y'all saw that? Did you clock that tea? Did you clock that tea? Did y'all see who is the dude, the big tall light skinned nigga that had a baby with his co-star on Insecure, and then turned out that he was abusive and all kinds of shit? The baby daddy and the brother, yes. Keke Palmer's baby daddy's brother. Did y'all see that? I guess his girlfriend is online spilling all the tea about how he's abusive. And Psoriasis, whatever the fuck his name is. Did y'all Dro? Yes, Dro. His lanky ass. Did y'all see his baby? Is it his girlfriend? I think, and it's like this is like the third woman that has come forward and said that this man was abusive. Now, can we be messy for a second? Can we be messy for just 1 second? I've said it before, and I'm gonna stand on it. And this is not an excuse. This is not an excuse for abusive behavior whatsoever. I want to be clear. But I really do feel like a lot of women, we really be letting a lot of shit slide when it comes to light-skinned men and when it comes to tall men. And in this case, this is a light-skinned tall man. And I just feel like, like, I'm sorry. I want to be clear. This in no way is this victim blaming. And if it comes off that way, I do apologize. But we being honest. This is the Medusa show. And at the Medusa show, we say things and we don't really give a fuck how it comes off. So I'm going to say it. Bitch, a lot of times, y'all be letting these light-skinned niggas, like y'all be letting certain men get away with fucking murder. And it's just like the flags is there. I see I'm losing people right now, but like the flags is there. And like, and the stories is there. And in this case, I'm talking about in this particular case with this girl that came forward, like, yeah, this man has a history of abuse. And I just feel like a lot of times y'all just be letting these niggas get away with it. I don't know if it's because you want some light-skinned kids or what, but it's something. I don't know. I'm gonna look at the comments. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Do y'all agree? I just feel like y'all be letting light-skinned men get away with way too much. But that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's just, I'm sorry. That whole situation, I'm gonna be quiet. Because I feel like this might not be. I have some more thoughts, but I don't know. Y'all let me know. Now, I wish I had another drink. I want to make another drink. I'm out of alcohol. A transparent moment. Just be transparent. We just being transparent. Not light skin, but who, what tall men? Yes. Okay, Terry. Okay, let's be honest. I feel like it's either light skin or tall. Like, and you know what? Let's clock that tall shit. Let's clock it. Because Terry, and I'm so glad that you said that. Because even with Chris Brown is another Carucci. Never been a fan of her. I just when Rihanna put fucking glasses on them fucking rice cakes, I had a hard. I laughed my fucking ass off because bitch, I don't like it. Like, how dare you? I just think it's kind of crazy. Any woman that dated Chris Brown after that incident, after that whole fucking thing, I just side eye. You get the ultimate side eye. The Dreas, the Caruccis, the Caruches. Hell, Rihanna doubled now. You know, it don't make it no. Now, I'm not going to judge Rihanna for doubling back because that's typically how the cycle of abuse works. But Rihanna, for you to turn around and get with another historically colorist man and give him 2 kids. I'm gonna read the comments. Tall me. I've let slide a bit. I'm screaming. Yes, they let Chris Brown get away with everything. And that's another thing. When the dark-skinned girlies be talking about how they experience colorism from Chris Brown, I don't care. Bitch, Chris Brown is a known colorist. Like, there's nothing like, he don't like you. He don't like us. We're not. He don't see it for us. Like, at what? Like, stop going over there. Like, at some point, like, it gets to the point where, like, you're looking for validation. Hey, let's clock it. Like, it gets to the point where, no, he's not being colorist no more. Like, excuse me, I'm sorry, he's very colorist. He's a blatant, unapologetic colorist, and you keep taking your dark-skinned ass over there. So at some point, it gets to the point where it's past the point of him being colorist, and now you're just seeking validation from a light-skinned man. And I don't have any sympathy or respect for that. It is fucking embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It is known that Chris Brown don't like dark-skinned. Chris Brown fetishizes Asian women. He doesn't like dark-skinned black women. You've never seen him with a dark-skinned black woman. The only time you ever see him with one is the bald-headed girl that he be dancing with in the videos. That's the only proximity to dark-skinned women that he's ever had throughout his whole entire career. Let's clock it. Girl, Trey Songz too. He's not light-skinned, but he had them allegations heavy. We can talk about Trey Songz, because bitch, Trey Songz is from Virginia. Trey Songz used to run his ass all up and down DC. Okay, Trey Songz being an abuser is like, that's some old bitch. That's some tea. That's some old Twitter tea. Okay, that tea is old as Trey Songz being abusive is known information. Like, it is commonly known. That's some old Howard University 2009. Like, come on. I got cousins at Howard that clocked that tea. That's some old 2011 like that. Yeah, like, stop. When Trey Songz was allegedly messing around with niggas at Howard too. Yeah. Allegedly. Let's talk about it. That's where all this shit is. Like, come on. He had a girlfriend. Come on. He was running it down, and everybody knew about it, and everybody like clocked it. That like Trey Songz was on that. So it gets to the point where it's just like a conversation could be had. Like, these are abusive men and they need to be held accountable. But I think a conversation could also be had about how, like, I don't know. I'm never gonna see. I know where the conversation is going. And the thing is, when we try to have these conversations, y'all always put the accountability and the blame on the victims. And see, that's where the conversation goes. And that's why we can't have these conversations, because y'all don't want to hold the abusers accountable. But let me move on. Bitch, I'm cooking right now, and I really, really want another drink. Can we take like a pause? Like, can we just do 2 minutes? Just 2 minutes. I'm gonna put on some music or something, and I'll be right back, because we're just getting started. Go get your papers. Go do what you got to do. Just give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds. Okay? Give me 1 minute. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I hope I didn't lose you. I'm back, y'all. Okay. Okay, y'all. I'm back. Period, poo. Girl. Hold on. Where's my camera at? Because we got some things. Did y'all see this clip? And thank y'all for bearing with me. Hold on. I'm trying to get my camera. Okay, here we go. Y'all, did y'all see this clip? Let me look at the comments. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. We back. Y'all here? Okay, cool. Like I said, period. Y'all know y'all loyal. Y'all loyal to the soil, period. Go ahead, make a drink. Okay, let me take a sip. Whoo, bitch. Hold on. I'm definitely out of breath. Y'all, I'm right up them steps. I've been smoking. I've been drinking. Y'all, honestly, I got, for real, I really got to make some changes. I said in the new year, new me, and I'm still on the same shit. And we 3 months in, honey. Woo! Ooh, bitch. Okay. I'm gonna catch my breath. After this, I'm gonna go work out. Did y'all see this clip of Anthony Mackie talking about his sons and talking about raising young black men and how masculinity is being killed in the black household? He didn't say, excuse me, he said masculinity is being killed in America. Quote. Now, I'm going to play the clip, and I want to emphasize that it is a clip, okay? So we didn't see the whole conversation. So I'm going to play the clip, and we're going to get into it, okay? Because there's a lot to discuss. And I'm going to say right now, it's a lot. I
keep my boys humble. Like, my boys have never had a pair of Jordans. You know, my boys don't do all that internet fly shit. I'm like, your kids. And no, I don't give a I could be the biggest star in the world. Do not let me catch you being stupid. Mm-hmm. Do not. And my oldest gets it. My 15-year-old, he tells the other ones, he's like, yo, don't make dad mad. Because once you get one that's right, he gonna straighten the other ones out. Mm-hmm. So it's just that thing of, in the past 20 years, we've been living through the death of the American male. They have literally killed masculinity in our homes and our communities, for one reason or another. But I raised my boys to be young men. And however you feel about that, you feel about that. Right. But my boys will always be respectful. They will always say, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. No, sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. Sir, no, ma'am. They will always say thank you. They will always open a door for a lady. They will always make sure that their mother is taken care and provided for. They will always be men. And that's always, since they were 2 years old. Every time I left for a job, I tell my 15-year-old, you're the man of the house. You make sure these doors are locked every night, this alarm is on, you text me or you call me every night before you go to bed and you wake up.
I love that.
Because we're men. If I'm not there to protect, he got to be there to protect. Because you can have all the money in the world, climb through the window, that money means nothing.
Right.
You can have all the celebrity in the world, jump through the door, that celebrity means nothing.
Yeah.
So you got to have a little guard in there, you know? And so for me, it's always that idea of American masculinity is very different.
Hold up.
Okay. And shout outs to, oh Lord, I'm sorry. I wish that I had the podcast name that he was on, because I don't like, talking about people. Let me get the shout out the name, child. Because we have a lot to discuss. I think it's like, what is it? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what podcast. I do apologize for not having my shit together. So let's unpack, right? There's lots to unpack, and I see the comments, and I just want to just talk real quick before I click them. I don't agree with some of the things that he said. I agree with some of the things. I'm 50-50 with it. I'm 50-50 with it. Like, there were certain things that I liked that he said. I really did. And then there were certain things that was very concerning for me. Let's start with the good. I like that you're instilling responsibility into your young boys. I want to emphasize young boys, because from what I understand, these are still boys ranging from 15 to like 6. So I do like that you're instilling, I do think that kids, boys, young, whatever, boys and girls, they should have responsibilities, chores, all that. The thing that he said about making sure that the doors is locked, I love that. I'm like, oh, that's like, I love that. I, as someone who has a son, I'm like, that's something that I want to, like, that's a good, like, that is something that my husband does. And I do think that that's a good duty to instill into your young boys. I also think that that's a good duty to instill into young girls, because eventually your daughters are going to live on their own. And so they should also be, you see what I'm saying? We should also be instilling in them. I mean, now at the same time, you said, I get it. Like, I just feel like these are responsibilities that should be instilled in your kids. Now, let me tell you what I did not like. One, there was a lot of things that I liked, and there was a lot of things that I didn't like. One, I don't like that he keeps calling these little boys young. These are men. We're men. No, they're not men. They're boys. They are 15, 8, and 6 years old. They are little boys. Now, the 15-year-old, okay, that's a teenager. Yeah, if you want to call him a young man, that's fine. But those are kids. They're still fucking kids. And I just feel like kids deserve to be kids. The second thing that I found to be concerning, I'm sorry, Anthony Mackie. I'm sorry. Now let's talk, y'all. I'm sorry, but I'm concerned. I'm like, girl, like, are you beating the fuck? I'm sorry. I know we don't want to get, but I'm just like, ooh, girl, I got uncomfortable. I got scared. I don't know I got triggered listening to how he spoke about his kids. Like, don't piss dad off. It's like, oh God, that's a lot of pressure that you are putting on these kids. Like, I'm like, and then not only that, like, again, going back to the whole, you're a man. And again, like, Jesus Christ. Like, this is why young Black men are offing themselves at higher rates, because you're teaching these young boys to not, that they're like, you're a man, and you literally said in the clip, I've been raising him to be a man since he was 2 years old. That is not realistic. Who the fuck? He's 2. What the fuck? Like, this is why these men are fucking crashing out as soon as they hit 18. Oh my God. I could only imagine, like, you see the little boy, your 15-year-old boy is stressed the fuck out, because I'm sorry, Anthony, I feel I could be wrong, but something tells me that you're a very hands-on parent, and you probably beating the fuck out of them kids, and that's why he's saying, like, don't piss dad off, because I'm gonna get my ass whooped. And as the oldest, I can relate to that. Let's clock it. Let's talk about it. Oh my God. Like, girl, it's giving I beat the fuck lot of them. And you know what? I'm sorry, my drink is so damn good. But you know, you got to be careful when you letting these men. I'm not trying to tell nobody how to raise their kids. I'm not in their household, and I want to be clear. I don't want to give him too much because I really do think that he has the right. He has the right. I don't know, like he's got it. He's on the right track, but I do think he's losing the fucking plot. Like, what the fuck? Like, first of all, I think it's crazy that y'all are literally, that y'all are literally raising, how y'all adultify young boys. Like, come on, let's normalize black boy joy. They're boys. Let boys be boys. Let little black girls be little black girls. You calling your 2-year-old and your 5 and 10 and 15-year-old, you're a man and you got to be a man. And that's another thing. The way y'all cis heterosexual black men, the way y'all perform masculinity, oh God, let's be so fucking for real. White men don't have to do all that. A white man ain't got to do all that. He don't, because he's a white man. And so in society automatically accept him as a man, and not only a man, he's the man. Come on, a black man, you got to do all kinds of shit. I get it. You got to be the strongest, the hardest, the toughest, the fastest. I get it. But we got to unpack some of that shit. We can't keep pushing that. Come on, we can't keep pushing that shit onto our kids. Am I preaching? Like, am I getting too preachy? Y'all let me know. I didn't like that. I did not like that. Like, I didn't like it. And maybe I'm getting too much, but like, I get it. I just feel like black men sometimes, like, y'all take things too fucking far. Like, we get it. I'm happy. Like, I'm happy that you're in your son's life. I'm happy. Don't get me wrong. I want to emphasize, I love that shit the stuff that he was talking about. Just about like having his sons make sure the doors is locked. Again, I think that's great. I think that you're instilling great, just like responsible characteristics in a child. That's great, but I don't understand why that has to be attributed to masculinity. Like that. Like, why do y'all do that? Can we clock that? Why do y'all associate certain adult like attributes to gender? Like, every adult should be locking their fucking door and making sure that the door is locked. Yes, I understand. Yes, I get it. Yeah, it's nice as a woman. Yeah, I get it. Yes, I love to live in my feminine nature. But at the end of the motherfucking day, the day gotta end. And if I don't have a man in this house, the door has to lock. Like, the fuck? Like, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe I could say so much more. I'm getting triggered, bro. Men be sounding so crazy sometimes. Girl, that's that barbershop talk, bitch. That when I used to have my hair short, when I used to get my hair cut, like, oh my God, like the things that you would hear men say, like some of the things that they say, like, because we're men. He just kept saying that we're men, because we're men. Shut up. And that's the thing, like, oh, it's like, who are you trying to convince? Who are you trying to convince that you're a real man? You trying to convince society, you trying to convince yourself? Because why you gotta keep on repeating, we're men, because we're men. That's what real men do. I don't have to keep telling myself, because I'm a woman. We're women. I don't have to keep reminding myself that. My body reminds me that, okay? Society reminds me that. I'm a woman. It is what I've been a woman, been a grown ass woman, been socialized to be a grown woman for quite some time. So I don't have to keep announcing to the world I'm a woman. So why the fuck, come on, it is weird. It's weird as fuck. Real men don't have to tell themselves and announce to the world every 5 minutes that they're a real man, So if you have to if that's something that you have to constantly say to yourself and out loud, you may not be you may not be that real man that you think you are. It's a lot of fake ass, it's a lot of wannabe alpha males. You do realize not only just because you got a dick, that don't make you a male. That don't make you an alpha male. Yeah, that makes you a male, but that don't make you okay. And you do realize that only 30%, I think it's less than 30% of the male species are actual alpha males. So some of y'all fucking, most of y'all are not alpha males. And quiet as it's kept, I don't like hyper masculine men. Girl, I could talk all day about this shit, but I don't want to talk too much. But people learning feminine and masculine as has been tiresome for simple stuff. It's just like, it's so tiresome. It's so tired, and it's just like, girl. Anyways, we gonna pray for Anthony Mackie. We gonna pray for them kids. Please raise your kids. Please let kids be kids. I'm just gonna leave it at that. What's next? Woo! What y'all want to talk about next? Did y'all want to talk about Teyanna Taylor? It's not much to talk about. It's just real quick. I mean, did y'all want to talk about it, or if you don't, let me know. Just give me the light, like Sean Paul, and let me know what you want me to talk about. Because I just let me know. Anthony Mackie is homophobic. That's what it is. Right. What the fuck is American masculinity? What is that? You do realize what? Oh, right. Because you're right. Because I was gonna say there are certain things in American culture that's considered to be that's considered to be masculine, that's not considered to be masculine in other places. For example, dancing, whining, dancing with your hips, moving your hips. That is considered to be a mask. It's not like feminine in like Caribbean culture, African culture, but it's like demonized in American culture. What else? I guess we don't want to talk about Teyanna Taylor and her divorce child. Teyanna Taylor do y'all want to talk about it? I mean, it's getting late. Can we talk real quick? Let's just talk real quick because it's 10:30 and the bitch gotta go to work in the morning. I don't want to talk about I don't even want to talk about my job right now. Can we real quick before I get up out of here? And for whoever just tuned in, we have to talk about Housewives of Atlanta. First of all, real quick, are y'all watching Beauty in the Black? Because I need something to watch and see. Somebody told me to watch it, and I tried to watch it, and I turned the shit off. So, but now everybody's talking about it. And me, I don't know, like I don't like it when everybody's talking about a show that I'm not watching because I feel like I'm out the loop. So y'all let me know, is Beauty in the Black, is she that girl? Because I don't got a problem with Tyler Perry. I will watch a Tyler Perry film. I'll sit through it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah. Who's next? Oh yeah, Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, I have some things to discuss. I got some things to say. How are we feeling? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I feel about the season. This season feels a little scripted. It just feels like I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. I don't like how they edited out Kenya. Like, I'm not mad that they fired her. Like, I wish that they would have, but I'm not mad at them for firing her. But don't like discredit the season. Like, don't do it. I feel like y'all did the season a disservice. Now y'all are disservicing the audience. You feel me? Kenya is needed. She's messy. She does too much, but she's needed. We need her. So I don't know. Like, I'm not mad at y'all for giving her the boot, but y'all could have gave her the boot after this season. We wanted to see what happened. But I do have some thoughts, and I do want to talk about Shamia real quick. Real quick, are you watching Married to Medicine? We can talk about Married to Medicine. We can. I am watching it. Yeah, I am watching it. I just feel like nothing happened last. We can talk about Married to Medicine next. I came in late as fuck. No, we didn't talk about it yet. But real quick. Let me just get, because I feel like Married to Medicine wasn't much, but real quick with Housewives of Atlanta. Real quick, I want to talk about a couple people. First of all, I want to get Portia out the way real quick. Portia, I feel like Portia Williams is one of those women. It's giving trophy wife. Y'all know trophy wife. The TikTok trophy wife, the girl that moved in with a nigga, some random man after a week and brought him around her kids, and he started, trigger warning, abusing her children sexually. Yeah, not to say that that's what Portia, like, I want to be clear. I'm not saying that that's what I think that Portia would do, but I do feel like Portia Williams is just one of those women that I feel like like, as long as the money is coming in, Portia Williams will turn a blind eye to anything. And I'm sorry, like, the fact that you the fact that you had your man, your daughter involved with this man, and you're trying to pull this. I'm sorry. Hold on, real quick. Like, Portia, you're trying to pull this Risa Tisa "Who the fuck did I marry" card, and that shit would be cute if you didn't have no kids. I'm sorry. The fact that you have a daughter, like, you don't get to pull that, "Oh, who the fuck did I marry? I married a stranger. I don't know who I married" card. I honestly, I don't even give a fuck that this nigga was married and all that other shit. I don't give a fuck. You brought this jigger around your kids, and you made it a storyline. It's so funny. You want to keep talking about Dawn. You want to talk about what's her name? Drew. Bringing bringing Dennis onto the show for her storyline, but you used your daughter as a storyline as well. Quiet as it's kept. Portia Hot Pussy Williams, you ain't shit. And honestly, like, I just don't respect you as a mother. Like, I don't know. It's just something about you. I don't know. You one of them fugazi ass women that just be. I feel like you one of them fugazi ass women that just be bringing anybody around your kids. Like, you, it's one thing to date a scammer. It's another thing to marry the scammer and bring that scammer around your kids, and, like, for y'all to play house and shit. And you knew he was a scammer the whole time, because you can't tell me that you didn't know this nigga was a scammer. Because Portia, I know you like to play dumb. Well, let's be very clear. You are dumb, but you ain't stupid. Okay? You are dumb, but you ain't stupid. So you can't tell me either you knew he was a scammer, or you're just bringing fugazi ass niggas around your kids, and that's weird as fuck. And Portia, I wouldn't put that. Portia, you give me one of them women that, as long as the light bill is paid, as long as he's able to provide you with the lifestyle, you're gonna let him get away with murder. Let's move on. I'm not watching Real Housewives of Atlanta. Honestly, I'm here for all the new people, because all people was dry. But I just feel like, honestly, I want to know how the fuck, who is Drew fucking somebody in production? Because I just don't understand how y'all let go. Y'all let Candy. I understand how you. I mean, I take Marlo over Drew. Like, where are the OG housewives when you need them? Like, I'm sorry. And you know what? I'm sorry, but I feel like if you're not from Atlanta, I don't want to see you on this show. I want to see that old Atlanta money. Like, that's what I want to see. Real quick, though. Real motherfucking quick, bitch. And make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Can we talk about that damn Shamia? Can we talk about Shamia? I had some thoughts. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm happy for Shamia. I love Shamia, but can I be honest? I'm talking about just this last episode. Y'all, I'm not a big fan of surrogacy. I'm not a big fan of surrogate pregnancies. And I just think it's kind of like, I don't know. I just like, and I'm not trying to be insensitive, y'all, but this is the Messy Medusa show, and we just be, and I'm not even trying to be messy, but I'm being honest. Like, at what point do you just accept the fact that you cannot have kids? Like, I'm sorry. I feel like some women, we feel entitled to motherhood just because you have a vagina. Just because you have a vagina does not mean you are entitled to motherhood, okay? Just because you're a good person and just because you think that you would be a good mom or that whatever, that does not mean that you are entitled to motherhood. Like, that does not mean that you're entitled to children and all this other shit. I just feel like some of y'all, and it's just kind of crazy how far some of us are willing to go to be mothers. Like, okay, you did the IVF, okay, you did the surrogacy, and it's like, okay, and I'm sorry, like, and let's be very clear, there's a level of privilege that comes with you doing IVF and surrogacy. Okay, so it's not like you're like a disenfranchised, like you got money, you got to have a certain level of coin to be able to afford these services. I'm sorry, it's just something about the doctors and you deciding that you having a child and bringing a child into this earth is too high risk. So because you don't want to bring a child into this earth, you're willing to put another woman's life at risk so that you can have a kid. I'm sorry. It's just like, again, at what point do you just accept the fact that you just can't have kids? Because with this whole situation with Shamia's 42. She's having miscarriages. She's having ectopic pregnancies. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be insensitive. Okay. Now she had a surrogacy. The surrogate is also having complications as well. The baby had to come out 32 weeks early. The baby came out at 32 weeks because of the complications and also because the surrogate found out that she had cancer. The baby done had 7 surgeries, and now they want to have another surrogate and have another baby. Girl, what the fuck? Like, at what point do we like, is this not feeling a little entitled? Like, you have 2 kids. You have 2 kids. You can't have kids. The Lord, you can't have kids. You can't do it. You did it. And the thing is, you was blessed. See, some people be getting greedy. There are people who can't have kids at all. You got 2 fucking kids. And and that barely even worked out by the grace of God. You got 2 fucking kids. And you want to have another one. I'm sorry. Like, no. And it's like, and you're 42. You're 42 with 2 kids, and your husband looked like he about 50 something. And that's another thing. Like, what quality? And it's like, and you already, and all them complications. The baby is 18 months with 7 surgeries. Girl, you just right. You gotta click the live. You gotta click the live or catch the replay. But yeah, that shit pissed me off. No, ma'am. No, God. Am I tripping? Okay, so I'm not tripping. And nobody's clocking it. Nobody talked about it. And then how about Shamia, dumbass? Shamia, like, yeah, I don't know what her husband's name is. I forgot her husband. She's like, my husband wants to expand his family. I'm sure the fuck he does, bitch. He's not the one that's laying down having these kids. I'm sure the fuck it's easy for him to want more kids. He's not the person who's literally putting their life on the line and putting their life in jeopardy to bring these kids into this earth. So, but the women, it's the women that are willingly putting their life on the line for what? For what? Because a nigga told you to? Girl, you stupid. You stupid as fuck. And I'm sorry, I don't like these surrogacies, these IVF treatments. The shit is predatory. The shit is vain as fuck. I'm sorry. With old girl Brit, she over here talking about, oh, I'm doing, I'm doing IVF so I can pick the gender because I want a girl. Oh, and y'all doing IVF so y'all can have twins. It's feeling like Black Mirror. It's feeling real vain. It's like, what? Why? I question people who do shit like that. I question your reasoning for why you want to be a parent. Like, what are you doing this for Instagram likes? What you doing? You having kids for Instagram likes and shit? Because that's what it's giving. Like, it's just weird. It's just weird. Like, am I tripping? Y'all let me know. Girl, I'm not finna lie. I was down bad. I almost sold my eggs. But no, I mean, that's different. That is different. See, that's what I'm talking. Thank you. They're preying. These places are preying on poor people. That's why you're contemplating. Every Black woman living in poverty every working class woman, especially working class Black woman, has thought like, damn, like, all right, let me think. Has thought about selling them eggs. We've all thought about it. We've all thought about it. So I'm not mad at you for doing that. I'm not mad at the women that's participating in it. I'm mad at the system that preys on these poor women that's willing to put their lives, like, that's what it's all about, the money. And they can talk on this bullshit about I just want to give life. Who you talking to, bitch? Who you think you fooling? Bitch, you want some money, and it's okay. I just want to help these women. Girl, shut up. Shut up. Like, shut up. You putting your life in jeopardy and putting your life on the line so you can help these women? Shut up. You want some fucking money. It's okay. Using another woman's body to incubate a child is unethical to me. Thank you, Syra. It is unethical. It is unethical. You even if the surrogate consents and agrees, especially with all these children running around in foster care. Thank you. I'm gonna leave the comment up there. It's unethical. It is unethical. You can't have kids, so you can't have kids, and you know that it is a risk for you to have kids, so you go and put another woman's risk in line. But okay, and again, like I said, I don't know if those are those Shamia's eggs. I hate to get in her business, but are Shiloh, is those Shamia's eggs? Like, and the thing is, I'm gonna get off my totem pole. These IVF people, these clinics, they be knowing that your eggs is cracked. They be knowing that, like, I'm telling you, they looking at the data. They like, this bitch cannot have kids. She ain't got no business having kids. And they will tell you, they'll tell you all the statistics, and they will let you dump thousands and thousands of dollars knowing that your ass can't have kids. Or let's clock it. Sometimes you can have kids. You don't need IVF, and they will let you dump thousands and thousands of dollars knowing that you don't need it. Because I know people who did IVF, and it took a long time for them to get pregnant. But once they were no longer on it, that's when they got pregnant. But with no IVF treatment at all. I know somebody personally that spent $20,000 on IVF treatment, and the shit didn't take, and now she has a baby with no IVF. These places be like, what? Like, what? They be taking these people's money knowing that you can't have kids. And like I said, going back to my original argument, at what point do we accept that you just can't have kids? Like, you just can't have kids, mama. You can't, like, it's not even about like, oh, and like, that's nothing. I really hate when people be like, oh, as a woman, I like again, like, oh, this is what, like, it has nothing to do with you. Your ability to have children has nothing to do with you at your femininity. Like, that is not an attack on your femininity because you cannot produce children. Like, it's a risk. Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, girl. Never. No, you said never. They never accept it. They never. No, you gotta accept it. can't have kids does not mean you can't be a mother. Does not mean that you're not a real woman. Like, and that's what I think. I feel like these women, you feel like your ability to have children is like a staple and a rite of passage as a woman. You think that, come on, you think that having children is a rite of passage as a woman, and you are willing, and you're willing to do anything, and these companies know that, and they take full advantage of it. Instead of you getting some fucking therapy, instead of you like coming to grips with the fact that, okay, I can't have kids. Okay, what? Well, I want to be a mother. Okay, you want to be a mother? That's fine. Go and be a mother. There are plenty of kids out here that need mothers. But, you know, y'all don't want to hear that. I didn't like it when Candy did it, and I'm glad somebody's calling it out. Candy was being weird. Candy, yes, Candy was real weird. Like, and it's like, I'm sorry, the way they talk, I'm so sorry. Like, maybe it's because I'm a black woman, and like, in terms, like, in terms of like slavery and shit, like they literally used, I know, they literally use black women's bodies like as incubate. Like, this is like, you're okay. This is some modern day slavery type. Like, okay, this is how they use. Ooh, triggered. I'm triggered. But I don't have anything to say about Married to Medicine. Terry, I know I said I don't really have any thoughts because I feel like this episode was kind of boring. It didn't give much. I'm really looking forward to the reunion. Excuse me, y'all. Yes, girl, I'm sorry. I read that story about the white lady who, who was, I read that story about the white lady who, with the black, yes, implanted with a black baby and carried the baby, but see, this is what happens when you're playing around. Like, y'all are literally playing, like you're playing around with, I'm telling you, y'all letting these IVF clinics play around with your uterus and play, okay? And they're literally playing around. They're playing around. Girl, implanted a black baby, grew the black baby in her body for 9 months and had to get a baby to another family. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Girl, having babies is a right of womanhood when you can't. It's a very emotional and embarrassing. Okay. But I still, Sasha, I still feel like, and I don't want to be insensitive. But I do think that I get it. It's sensitive subject matter. But I do think that, like, at some point, we as women, like, it's okay. Like, it's just like, as women, we're not all gonna be mothers. We're not, especially as black women, we're not all gonna be wives. Like, and it's like, and what we gonna do? Like, it's like, what you gonna fuck around and put your, like, what? What you gonna, like, lay in a corner and just crawl in the ball and fucking, and just, like, or like, when do we, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but that's just how, I'm just like one of them, like, I'm real, like, okay, well, this is what it is, and we'll like, maybe that's my trauma responses. Gabby had to make something shake. That man had a baby on her. And the same thing with Sherry Shepherd. Like, y'all saw with Sherry Shepherd had that. I'm about to close the live. I'm sorry, I know it's getting late. But same thing with Sherry Shepherd. Like, Sherry Shepherd really went. I don't feel bad for Sherry Shepherd. Yes, you need to pay child support to that baby. Y'all playing around with people. Like, you were involved in the creation of a life. Regardless, like, you were involved in the whole process. And again, you didn't say nothing. It's easy for you. If you was the one that was carrying the child, if your body was being put in jeopardy, you would have something to say, but you didn't have an issue because it was another person's baby and it was another person's body. But like, let me get up off of here. I hope that y'all are enjoying this live. I had so much fun shooting this shit with y'all. Please make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Angela Bassett did what? Angela Bassett had what Angela Bassett do? Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I go live every Monday at 9:30 on Mondays. But yeah, we're gonna be talking more about Housewives of Atlanta. But I'm so glad that we talked about that, and I'm glad that we talked about it on here because I feel like that's not a conversation that we can have on TikTok. Okay. But I will be back with some more, y'all. I love y'all so much. Thank you for clicking my live, and I'll see y'all next month. Did she? Okay, I'll see y'all next Monday at 9:30. Love you. Good night, y'all.